because she has such a busy schedule. But we're finally glad to have her, and we get to speak to her looking so beautiful. I was holding back my words because she warned me about something, so I will not say it on TV. It's just a discussion between us. Yvonne, thank you so much for joining us. And you look beautiful.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Is there ever a day where you don't dress up and you walk about?
Many days.
Really?
A lot of times.
My
mom actually gets angry. She's like, yeah, you're fine.
Why do you do that?
Because you know this is a lot of work.
Yeah.
By the time you use wipes, your wipes, the facial wipes are done, and then it just takes so much work. I have to take it off, and then so mostly when I do my face, and then my mom sees me, hey, this is the Yvonne Okoro I know.
Really?
That's what she always does. Yeah.
Okay. Is your mom a makeup freak as well?
Yeah, she does makeup every single day.
What?
To her, she says that my father met her that way.
Okay.
And so she's not going to give him anything less. This is what he loved. My father loves to see her dressed up.
Oh.
So you see every single day she has makeup on, her hair's well done, she's well put together. She's just sitting down doing nothing.
Okay.
Sometimes reading a book or just she's finished cooking, she's just sitting there. And
with makeup on?
With makeup on.
Huh?
All the time. So in the family, I think I'm the one who doesn't wear a lot of makeup.
Okay.
Weirdly enough.
Why? Because you're sort of like a tomboy. Were you ever like that?
I am a tomboy, and I was a tomboy. Yes.
So how do you manage as a celebrity? Because a lot of people look up to you. They always look forward to Yvonne Okoro and what she's wearing and all of that. How do you manage that?
I'm not bothered most of the time.
No?
I'm not. Honestly, because it just takes too much work.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's why I also don't go to a lot of places.
I was going to come to that.
Yeah, I don't go to a lot of places. So because it's just too much work, and then
Okay.
when I go home, I have to take it all off.
It's long.
I just love for my face to breathe the next
Yeah.
But my mom loves it, so hey, if that's what she got my dad.
Let's talk about social media as well, because you don't really post much.
Yeah.
Every time I've seen Yvonne Okoro's post, it's something funny. Or her doing banku at home or fufu or something. And I always think that's very hilarious. And I see a lot of that in your movies and your roles as well. Why don't you do much of social media?
I don't know. In my head, I actually thought I do
don't
a lot
do
of.
much.
But that's what my friend said to me. It's like, you're never posting. I'm like, really? In my head, I actually think I post a lot.
Okay.
Is
it tiring?
I guess it's nothing to post for me.
Really?
I don't know. Apart from taking pictures and then posting.
Are you on Snapchat?
I am on Snapchat.
How often do you snap?
Not often.
Okay.
Not often. It's only when I'm probably doing something, then I'm like, oh, okay, there's some content.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm home, maybe because when I'm home, I don't have any, this is not Yvonne.
Yeah.
Yes, this is, my real face is on, so I probably don't want to, snap.
Is it because, you probably never expected to be a celeb?
No, I just think I probably like to keep to myself.
That's why.
I just probably don't want people to know my business. And
well, the media is always probing.
Exactly.
And they always find things to
Something,
say, whether
exactly.
they're true
They'll
or
probably
not.
see you with somebody having lunch.
Yeah.
And it's just a very, there's nothing to it. And they would just,
Have you ever gotten really upset about a story?
all the time. I mean, but I think now I'm kind of used to it. I'm not bothered again.
That's the thing. You develop a tough skin after.
Exactly.
Okay.
I have selective deafness. I select what I want to hear. So I'm not bothered again. Yeah.
But let's talk about movies. I'm sure you said this over and over again, but I just want to know, tell us the whole story. Was movies the number one thing on your mind when you were growing up, or did it just happen by accident?
I think it was been like that since beginning.
Okay.
My dad always used to bring his friends, business partners home. They were white. The reason why I say why I actually hint or say that they are white is because I used to make up a language with my siblings, and we'd be like, okay, let's perform for them. I always used to, do that. I used to be at the front of it. Let's perform for them. So we make up a language and we start singing. Sometimes we think we're Indians after we watch a Bollywood movie, because back then it was big, it was huge. And we'll sing, and then you know how white people are very happy when they see kids. Ah, yes, and some were from Canada and some other countries, so they used to be very fascinated with, and they'll be like, "What are you saying?" Then I would just say something, but I knew that someone was saying. I didn't even understand what we were saying.
Thank you.
So it's always been there. I've always loved to perform, and I think they say I'm dramatic.
They
I
say.
don't know why.
Can I put you on your spot to perform one of the things you used to do when you were younger?
I can't remember. It was so long. I can't remember. Like, I just sing a song. I put shilai, be something. I just used to make up a language. It just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
So then I used to make up a language, and I used to perform actually with Jackie when we were in Faith Montessori School.
Okay. Oh, so you've been friends for long?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did the first role happen? Because the first time I saw you on TV, it was the second part of a movie where Jackie had died.
Yes.
And you became the new face, you know, of the dead person, let's say. Was that by mistake or did you audition or what?
They called me for it. I came. They asked me to audition, and I did, but I really didn't think I'd get the role. It was just one of those things. I was in a hurry to go back to school because at that time I was in Legan.
Okay.
And then they called me afterwards that I got the role, and I was like, okay, that's good. And I knew Jackie then, so when I came, I saw Jackie. Jackie had already started.
Yes.
So it was okay. It wasn't a difficult situation, honestly, from getting that part or that role. So yeah.
And how many movies have you done so far? Can you even recall?
No, I can't.
A lot.
But the truth of the matter is, I haven't done a lot of movies. Okay. People think I've done like a lot. I haven't done. I think I'm pretty selective when it comes to the movies that I do, and as well as because of my school. So I've never had time to act, should I say, professionally, full time. Okay. Because every single time I seem to be in school, and then when I'm in school, I'm either writing exams, or there's this movie, Princess Tyra, that Yvonne Okoro did, and before that, before they gave her the role, I know that they called me to play Jackie's role, the twin. Yeah. And then the other lady, and then I couldn't do it because of my exams, and they called back, okay, Yvonne, please, can you play Princess Tyra for us? And I'm like, I have exams that week, so it's literally impossible for me to do it. So there are a lot of roles that I think I've also missed out on because of school, but everything, I think, school was my priority at that time. Exactly. So I couldn't.
Anyway, you had the aeroplane, and that's because we're here at the rooftop. It's called Asuro at the Roots Apartment Hotel, and so that's basically why, you know, everything in the sky you can literally hear. But I'm not sure if you wanted the green one or the pink one.
Green is my favorite. Girl? No, actually,
so you want this one?
Yes, I would have this.
Okay.
So thank you.
Why is Yvonne such a cheap? I thought she's
green is actually my favorite.
Little sister. Let me
but
anyway, cheers to this.
Yes,
that's a great show.
Thank you.
This should taste good. I think I like it. But we're still talking to Yvonne Okoro. Wait, let us see. Do you like it?
It's good.
What does it taste like?
Like something sweet with lime in it. Okay. So it has this nice minty taste. Okay. It's good.
Oh, I like it too.
Yeah.
Love it, love it. Anyway, let's continue with our conversation. And there's so much to talk about. I like the fact that you kept talking about school and how you're always in school. I heard you recently went to school again.
Yeah, again.
Again. Aren't you tired?
I'm tired.
So why did you go back?
I was bored.
Huh?
I think, you know what, I think we have a problem in my family. Okay. Whenever any of us are bored, we go back to school.
What?
My sister has done, she went to tech. Then she went to do, she did biochemistry in tech. Okay. Then she went to Scotland to do her master's. Okay. And then she did something petroleum management in Glasgow. She came back, she was working, and then you know what, she got bored. She went back to school to do medicine, so she's in medical school.
Who, Rosalind Okoro?
Yes.
She's doing medicine?
She's doing medicine. She's in her third year. She's had like, well, how many, 2 years left or something, and she's done, she's a doctor. Yeah.
After studying petroleum and all those
biochemistry, things. Then she did petroleum, she did her master's in petroleum, and the next minute she comes back, she's working, she's like, I'm bored. Huh? And then we even didn't know she was going to go back to school. She comes back, she's bored, and then she's filling a form like, why, what's up? Yeah, I'm bored, I'm tired of working. And she had only been working for like 3 or 4 months. What? Yeah. And the next minute she's like, oh, I'm going back to school. To do what? Medicine.
So she wants to be a doctor.
She wants to be now she wants to be a doctor. I'm waiting for her to finish. And so last time I was speaking to her and I said, so what next for you? She said, well, I'm thinking of going back to school. I said, well, you are not even done with school. Exactly. I think when we are bored, I think that's the only thing to do.
What did you go and study? Can you divulge? Be nice.
I don't like to talk about it.
But you just talked about your sister at length.
Yeah, because it's
them.
The whole world. I know, right?
What they study.
I'm sure if she was here, she'd be like, "Don't talk about me."
Exactly,
you know. Not to talk about me. I'm back. I'm studying law.
You want to be a lawyer? Is that it? You want to be a lawyer?
That's a very difficult question. I don't know.
So why did you study law?
Because you know what? I think I like to challenge myself. Okay. I like to tell myself that I could do anything. And I hated the fact that people believe that when you're in the entertainment industry or you're an actress, you're just beauty without brain.
Exactly.
And I used to go to a lot of places, and then they will judge you. Like these grown people will be like, "Oh, come on, just there's a fashion show," and I'm like,
"You ready?"
So when I say, "Okay, no, listen, it's not true." I mean, I tell them I've been to school, I have my degree, I have this one, I went to school in France, etc., etc. Then they're like, "Oh wow!" Then they're shocked. And I'm like, why? I mean, even if I haven't gone to school and I'm able, it's not everybody who must go to school.
Exactly.
Some people are good at business. Some people didn't go to school, but they're doing fantastically well. So for me, I just thought I needed to prove to myself that I could do it.
Yeah.
And I've been saying I wanted to do it constantly. And I think people kept telling me that I like to argue a lot.
Do you?
Yeah,
what do you usually argue about?
Everything.
Really?
Everything.
Oh.
And the thing is, I think I'm so good. I get in my way all the time because I can argue and then even lie that I've seen something.
When you haven't.
And then I haven't. And everybody will be like, "Hey, so I'm like, oh, even this one called me. Sandra called me yesterday saying something." And so they know me in my house and then they'll be like, "Yeah, let's call Sandra."
Oh,
and
my God.
Sandra, so did you do this? And they'll be like, can I speak to Yvonne for 1 minute? You know? So it's like, she knows that. So I think they just thought, you know what, just put it to good use. So it started from there.
So are you done or are you still in school?
Actually, I'm, by His grace, I'll be done in April. Yay!
So barrister.
I will.
Yvonne
The
Okoro.
thing, I'll be a solicitor first.
What's the difference?
Well, the first one is you have to get your BL, Bachelor of Law, and that is you do your 3 years in school as an undergraduate. Then when you finish, you go to law school to do professional studies to get your LLB. That is if you want to practice.
Yvonne is such a very elite person, if I could say. But when it comes to roles and you ask her to act like a mad woman or like some girl who was born in Nima, proper Nima girl, you're so good at it. How do you manage it?
I think naturally I have that already in me that people don't see. Because you know when you sit in front of cameras and you know people are watching you, and then apparently you have some brand to protect. You're a very classy lady, and then you talk, and then you try and make sense and speak a lot of English. So as soon as it goes off and I'm alone or I'm with my friends, then it's like, I'm like, my friends know I can't walk in heels, so it's like every time I'm holding my heels. And then, so I think it's just something I love to have fun and be me. That is when the cameras and people are not watching. So I think it comes naturally. Shelly will always tell you that. Shelly's like, Yvonne never takes herself seriously. So if you see her acting like that, that is really her. So it's like this is the other
Yvonne Okoro, huh?
But the other one is the real one.
So do you feel pressurized by the public to live a certain way?
No, I don't think so.
Not at all.
No, I don't think so at all. I think, to me, well, my friends will be the best, people to ask. But to me, I think I've been this way. I've always had, when I'm with my friends that I'm comfortable with, then I have that side that comes. And when I'm with people I don't know and I have to be guarded, then I'm guarded. So I think it's always been a part of me. This has always been me.
But you keep a very small circle. I can literally count the friends you have. And those are your sisters, Sandra and Kobia, and that's it. I don't see anybody else anywhere.
Sadly.
Is there a reason for that? Are you just naturally the close-knit kind of person?
I think the industry and the world has made me that way. There's so much backbiting. There's so much. Yes, competition.
Even for you?
Yes, of course. I mean, to even get to, let's say, to this point, before you get there, there's a lot of pull down. It's like the crab, they see you, they pull you down.
Exactly.
So it's like there's so much backbiting. Every time somebody said this, he said, she said. So I got to that point where I realized that, you know what, it's better if I have any issue. The weirdest thing is my mom is the one I tell everything to.
I should be your mom's friend. I'd love to know everything.
Like Sandra even comes to her to confide in her. So she's that type of person where you can tell her about your boyfriend, she'll give you an advice. And I feel as if it's better because who's your mother going to compete with? Who's your mother going to tell?
No,
you're not competing with your mother. And she will give you an honest answer. So I came to the realization, and I think it's worked for me to some point.
And so you stick no room for extra friends?
There's always room. I mean, once we trust you, I think that's it.
What does it take to trust someone?
I think my sisters are like, we don't trust her. Don't bring her here.
Oh, so your sisters always have something to say?
They're the ones, like, when you see them, I bring somebody, I'm like, oh, this is my... Okay, so this one's where she
Which
from?
one? Is it Elizabeth or is Rosie?
I think it's both of them. But then they are like, I'm the mean one. They always say I'm the mean one. But the weirdest thing is they are, but they smell.
Exactly.
They smell. Well, hi. Let's say I take you to my house, and I'm like, oh, Bella is here. Bella who? Bella Mundi. Hey, why? They're like that. Then they'll see Bella. Hi, Bella. Then they'll hug you. Like, then when you go,
Okay,
Bella,
now,
hey,
hey,
that's it. When they see you again, oh, Bella, hi. It was so nice meeting you.
the next time they say hi to me,
Yes, so that's how they are.
have to
So they
ask.
smile.
Yeah.
They're very, I think mine is just, oh, my sister will bring a friend, and then I'll knock on the door. She's like, oh, my friend, whoever is here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
hello, who are you?
Oh, Yvonne.
No, but it's not intentional. Who are you? Then she's like, oh, then she starts laughing because apparently my sister already tells them.
Oh,
So they
so
already
they're
have a briefing
expectant,
before.
exactly.
Like, who are you? And she's like, oh, I'm Rosen's friend. Rosen's friend. Rosen doesn't have a friend. I'm Rosen's only friend.
Hey.
And she's like, Yvonne, she knows that already. I've already told her. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I'll come back again. Because what I'm time and awful.
Oh my
like in
God.
front of her, literally. It's terrible. And
What?
even I think they accepted Sandra.
How did
After
she
a
even
while,
break?
she I think she went through a lot.
Struggled?
Yeah, she struggled. Rosen will come and knock. So you, Yvonne, so Sandra won't go home, eh? Then Sandra will be sitting there. Sandra will start laughing. She's like, I'm not going nowhere.
Are
So
you
I think
serious?
they realized that Sandra was not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Sandra, you know, was a match for them. So I think they eventually accepted her.
So
yeah,
if
we're
you're
very-
Yvonne's new friend, at least you know how to fight for
Exactly,
sisters to
exactly,
make it
yeah,
into the
yeah,
team. Maybe there's space for one more person.
There's always
two
space.
more-
There's always
two more
space.
people.
It's good to have friends.
I'll try my luck and
Yes.
see.
We're waiting for you. My brother's waiting.
Exactly. We'll talk about that. Hello.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But let's talk about Yvonne as a producer. After a while, you went into production, and I think your first movie was
Contract.
Yes, The Contract. You know, funny enough, it was just recently I got to watch the movie.
You're kidding.
Shame on me, but I had had so many good reviews,
Yeah.
and everybody kept saying, "Why haven't you watched it? Watch it." And I finally watched it, and I loved it.
You did?
I did. I absolutely loved it because you were acting a role that I know you're very good at, and I've said it on TV all the
Yeah.
time that you're my favorite Ghanaian
Oh,
actor because
thank
you're
you.
good.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
not saying it because you're on the show. Don't worry, but it's the truth, and they would agree. Don't you agree?
I'll watch her again when she interviews another actress to
Well,
hear
you
what
should
she
ask
says.
my producer. Haven't I said this
Okay,
before?
said
I
that.
have.
Thank you.
So that's one we're
You're my
breaking.
favorite too. If I'm anybody's favorite, then you're my favorite.
Oh, so only because you're my favorite, huh? But why did you go into production, and how easy was it to be an actor and a producer in the same movie?
I went into production because I was bored.
Oh,
Again.
God.
You know, this
Another boredom
One-
story, huh?
I was bored, and then I wanted to control the content that I did, and I wanted to also make more money from acting.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be able to have, you know, choose the director I wanted to direct, or choose a production man. I wanted to be involved in everything.
Exactly.
Because sometimes you have a script, and the script is so good, and you just know this is like a blockbuster movie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it will come out and it's a mess. Not because maybe they did wrong casting, the director was not good, he's
Yeah.
not able to control the people, and then you don't get any money at the end of the day because they don't pay you any royalties. Nobody
Exactly,
pays
that's the
royalties.
thing.
So that's the truth. So I said, okay, what can I do to change this? The only way I can do to change a narrative about me
Yeah.
is to be the author, you know, of that narrative. And I have to control what I bring out.
Okay.
So I teamed up with my sister Yvonne Okoro, and then we came up with Desamore, and then that's what we did.
What was the response like for The Contract?
It was amazing. For my first movie, a lot of times people don't know what goes into it,
Yeah.
what goes into productions, etc. And I remember having constant panic attacks before we did the premiere. We did the premiere at National Theatre.
Okay.
And I was so scared all the time.
Of
So
what?
that it won't be a success, or that people will not love it as much as I loved it.
Yeah.
And I remember having to call my pastors.
Hallelujah.
I'm telling you.
You have pastors?
You have to have pastors. This world, the way the world is going, with
You
everything
have
that
to.
you have to have
Yeah.
somebody who stands behind you and prays for you all the time.
Exactly.
So I called my pastor. My pastor was like, okay, they will pray for me. So I actually fasted.
Hey.
Yeah. You have to trust me.
You fasted
There's
for how long?
if you are a Christian, you cannot do. I believe.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. You cannot do anything without the backing and the blessing of God. And
Of
that's-
course. How long did you fast?
I fasted for 3 days.
Dry?
It was I drank water.
Okay. For 3 days.
For 3 days.
And it was a success.
It was a success.
And then
he heard me.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then you came back with a TV show.
I did. The cook show. It was dining with.
Exactly.
And that one too was fantastic.
Is it because you like food?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you realize.
I realized. What's your favorite dish? You don't know?
I don't know.
Really?
It's weird. My mother says palm nut soup
is what you love. With fufu or with rice?
Fufu.
Okay.
Definitely fufu.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if that's my favorite. I don't think I have a particular one.
If a guy wants to woo you, what kind of food should
Definitely not palm nut soup.
Well, you never know. If he does it really nice with chicken or something, you might like it.
I don't know. I used to have one of my exes.
Will we be allowed to go into that discussion?
Was a fantastic cook. He used to make a garden egg stew with pig feet and the rest and snails. It was so good. And I think that I didn't cook again for him because I realized that he was like way up there. And I'm like,
how did it end? Why? If you had such a good cook, why did you let it go?
You can't eat all the time.
Well, yeah, sometimes you have to.
You need to do something else because I think he just kept feeding me and then I just kept gaining more weight. And I said, you know what? That's it. You just want me to be fat. I'm not going to listen to you.
We'll talk about the exes later, but let's go back into production. So the new show started. And how did you come up with the concept? Because it was different and unique.
This is between us. I warned Ruti when he was turning that rice. I told him we were going to end up baking the rice.
Look at our presentation. Everything in this life is all about packaging. I mean, you're given plantain, you can decide to make it bakery or potato chips. So we decided to put all that effort into.
There's a point of correction, Uti. You can't get potato chips from plantain. How is that possible? Funny if you just get pouring water in the pan.
Majid, I did not pour water into the rice. I was telling you, Majid, this is a competition. You said, what is it? What is competition? Then you said we should put more salt. If you eat our rice, your life will never be the same.
It's because of this extra effort. If it was just for the cooking, even me and Uti, we couldn't eat the rice.
I love to watch the Food Network. And whenever I watch it, the most annoying thing for me is everybody who makes food says that it tastes good. My mother's a fantastic cook. She's a caterer as well.
Okay.
So, but I know that even she has days that her food is like A+, and she has days that the food is A.
Yeah.
So for me, it was, be honest, I mean, sometimes there's too much salt or less salt or something.
Yeah.
And I just go bored of watching boredom again. And I just got bored of watching same cook shows and they were not being honest. So I said, you know what, I need to do a cook show that I can honestly tell people who come and cook that it's not so great. Exactly. I mean, but it's okay. We don't expect you to be cooks.
Yeah.
And then I thought it would be nice if we have a competition so that every time you're on TV, it's very difficult for you to be yourself. Yeah. Unless the presenter is very good, which you are.
Thank you.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
And so for you not to be guarded, sometimes when you're cooking, doing something that you don't know how to do very well, you're able to come out and if you have somebody that you gel with, you guys can talk about anything and people can see you in a different light. So I thought about that and I said, hey, I went into it and I did.
And now you're back with the second season.
I'm back with the second season.
I happen to be on there. By the way, my food was the best this season. Thank you very much. Yvonne herself attested to that fact. You weren't smiling, Yvonne.
I was.
My food wasn't good?
Oh, it was, yeah. I mean, the drink is great, isn't it?
I was better than AJ, and I can't wait for you all to see that episode and all the episodes as well. You shot a whole season already.
We've done the
whole
season.
Who was the worst? Please say it. Can I say it for you?
Oh my God. D-Black. D-Black was the worst.
What did he cook?
He made fufu and light soup.
Okay.
I think the worst group was D-Black and Miss V. Miss V, forgive me, you know you're beautiful.
Oh, I'm not surprised, Miss V. I know.
V. And she blamed the lack of cooking.
What ingredients or
she said the ingredients are not fresh. She said that the kitchen is not right. She's too hot in the kitchen, so she's not able to cook well.
Oh my God.
But I love the way she was because she was just a lovely sport. She didn't care. Like, she wasn't like, okay, people are about to judge me. She said, you know what, I'm trying to make money. At this my age, I'm trying to work hard. I take care of, I have to be taking care of the family as well. The family takes care of me, etc. So I need to work. So I do know how to cook, but maybe making light soup is not my forte. So I love that. So that was great. Samuku Fortu wasn't.
He wasn't the best thing. I guess someone
He can cook. He can kick a ball really good, but I don't know.
not.
It was
I
okay.
hear someone burnt his plantain so bad.
Lexus Bill.
Yeah.
Lexus
I
Bill
really can't wait
gave
to watch
us a
this.
nice burnt offering. It was just horrendous.
Oh
Lexus
my
Bill
God.
made so much noise
Uh-huh.
that he's such a great cook. And then this is what he came up with. You need to watch it. And
We
then
do.
the mayor, former mayor, so the Honorable Vanderboy.
He was on
He
too?
was on with his daughters.
Did he make banku?
He made jollof
Hey!
and everything. He just is like, okay, where's the tomatoes? Where's
Just-
the? It's just. But the weirdest thing is they came out really good.
Really?
Yes. Between him and his daughters, well, you have to watch. I'm not going to tell you.
I can't wait.
Yes.
When is the new season?
It's
showing?
starting end of July.
Okay.
The date, if you're following me, you can follow me. I'm sure the date will be all over social media.
Okay. We can't wait for that. I really
Yeah.
am looking forward to it. But also you have Ghana Must Go,
Yeah.
which is doing incredibly well. What's next for Yvonne Okoro, really?
Honestly, I
Back to school?
just finished school. Like, I'm just bored of school.
Thank God you're bored. So
I'm
you don't
bored
have
of
to go
school.
back.
I don't have to go back.
Yes.
But I just want to finish, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's just a challenge for me every time. I always tell myself, anything that I do, I must do it and do it well and
Yeah.
successfully. So for me, I need to finish by His grace. I'm sure that would happen.
Yeah.
And
Amen.
then, and everything else, I leave it in God's hands.
Of
I mean,
course.
sometimes you can't plan your future. You can only hope that whatever comes your way, you're able to do it and do it
Yeah.
successfully.
I have this question to ask you because I saw the headline just yesterday. So apparently they're saying that you're ready to go back to Kumawood. Or you're ready to go into Kumawood. Is that true?
I never even said. What I said was, they asked me, so would I be willing to work, you know, in
Yeah.
Kumasi? And I said that I feel as if it's about time that we stop segregating. Like,
Exactly.
what's this Kumawood? You don't hear people say
English wood.
Yes,
Accra
exactly.
wood
It's a
or
whole.
something, yeah.
Even people in Australia will go to Hollywood and they call it Hollywood. You
Yes.
don't hear them say Australia wood or something, you know. So I just feel as if it's time we stop the segregation. Kuma wood, like, it's like we are saying Gollywood is better than because we speak English or something is better than Kuma wood. But I think they all serve their purpose. And for me, if I'm called, the money is good, the script is great. Hey,
I'm sure people keep asking you who's your boyfriend, are you dating and all of that. Are you?
that's a very difficult question.
How is it difficult? Is it a simple yes or no?
Am I dating? See, the thing is,
Oh God. The lawyer is about to speak.
the thing is, you know, sometimes this industry makes it difficult for you to admit you're dating.
Yeah.
Because the next minute, if I do admit I'm dating, if they see me with any person, then that's the person that you're
Yeah.
dating. And I always said to myself that I do not want to be judged or to be talked about based on my personal life.
Okay.
And I don't want to be the scandalous actress. So I prefer to always keep my love life out of the public. And then, so whoever I deal with is between me and that person. So for me to say yes, that will be literally impossible. And for me to say no, that's easy. I'm not dating anybody.
Okay. We hear you. So that's rumor.
Which rumor?
Did you date Adebayo?
Oh my goodness, you know he's married, right?
Well, that's not an answer.
Shout out to his wife.
Did you date Stephen Appiah?
He's
So
married,
why
right?
was it so easy to say no when I asked about Stephen Appiah? But when I asked about
no,
Adebayo,
because Adebayo I've always answered. I think that the weirdest thing is, you know, I called him a long time ago, and I said, "Have you heard that there are rumors that we're dating?"
yeah.
And they came out to say I have a child for him, even to the point where I have a child for him.
Okay.
Because I used to have interviews in Nigeria, but like, we heard that you have a child for Adebayo.
Ooh.
And I'm like, okay, that's new.
Yeah.
So and then I bought my car,
I
and they
heard
said
that
it's
he
from
bought it for
Adebayo.
you.
So I called him. I said, Adebayo, I don't know who's spreading this rumor that we're dating. I have a child for you, and then you bought me a car.
So he didn't buy you the car?
I'm not even dating him for him to buy me a car.
Oh, but friends can buy each other cars.
Well, I'm yet to see Adebayo do that because he
Okay.
hasn't done that. And then he said to me, he said, Yvonne, let's leave it like that. Because guess what? I'm getting plenty of calls. Everybody wants to be my friend. And
Because of that.
Because of that. I said, so you're benefiting. But
exactly, you know.
So it's, no, I'm not dating anybody. And no, Stephen Appiah manages my brother, Ken.
Oh, does he?
So I think they used to see us out a lot.
So that's why
they used to think, yes. So, but no, I know his wife and his family. So no, not at all.
How many kids would you want to have?
I wanted to have 4 like my mother.
Yeah.
2 boys, 2 girls. But with times and all that, you know.
Do you feel too old?
No.
Not at all, eh?
I don't feel old. I am old.
You
I am old. No, but I feel as if it will be. I would love to have 4. I want 2 girls and 2 boys. However, if I have 2, I would also love it.
I said my last question, but I just remembered one. Were you ever compelled to move to Nigeria?
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
A lot of times, a lot of producers in Nigeria are like, why are you not in Nigeria? If you're in Nigeria. You know, because in Nigeria, they hold their celebrities like an egg. In Ghana, it's like, oh, she's nothing.
Yeah.
They don't, and I know some Ghanaians would be upset if I say this, but I know the truth hurts, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
What is in your town, you don't respect it. Like, you have a celebrity from Nigeria come, and you should see Ghanaians.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. And you have a celebrity in Ghana, and she comes, and everybody just passes by. Oh, wait here. And then it's like, I watched an interview that Dr. Williams did, and he said so much truth. He said that Ghanaians will see somebody ride a beautiful car, and then will say, oh, we're Janet, cocaine. And I say, or a prostitute, or something. A Nigerian will see somebody ride a car, and you know, they'll take a what you call it, like a napkin or something, a towel, clean the car. Hey God, I hope this will. And that is the honest truth. That is the honest. I'm not saying that there are Nigerians who are not sitting there saying this one is cocaine, but the truth of the matter is, I feel as if Ghanaians do not hold their own with utmost respect and appreciation. They don't care. Or they just don't respect you. I mean, I've been in my car and then I'm driving and then I've heard hawkers, you know, say, and some didn't know me actually, and they were selling things and they're like, hey, I can't hear for what, and then, you know, you're sitting there feeling good and everything, and then one person says, oh, where they John is cocaine. So you hear these things, and then I'm looking at him like, wow. So it can't be I worked hard.
Exactly.
It can't be blessings. It can't be nothing. It just has to be negative throughout, and I feel as if that's something we Ghanaians need to do something about. I'm not saying every Ghanaian is like that, but the truth of the matter is that I feel it's the majority. That's the same way. How come you watch TV and it's all about telenovelas?
Exactly.
And nobody wants to watch a Ghanaian movie that is talking about love. But let's be honest, the same telenovelas are preaching about love the whole day. Tell me what's the difference?
They say the Ghanaian movies are not quality enough.
Well, how can we make... You see, my problem with this is that you say our movies are not quality. You don't patronize our movies for us to make quality movies. You go and patronize Hollywood or whatever, Bollywood. They're like the second or the first biggest, you know, filmmakers in the world.
Yeah.
So you're patronizing them, and then but us is different because we need to make a Hollywood standard movie for you. We can't do that when you're not watching the movies, when we don't have the resources or the funds. But Shirley does great movies. I don't see all of you going to the cinemas to go and watch.
We watch it.
Well, not all of you. That's what I'm saying. I've done great movies that have taken me far and wide.
We watched it.
A lot of you came, but some didn't come. 28 million people came. 28 million people in Ghana, if I'm right.
We all were at the cinema.
But guess what? 28 million people didn't come. Neither was 20 million people in the cinema.
We were there. I counted.
Or even 10 million people.
I counted, Yvonne.
So that should tell you they believe everything black is substandard. And then Ghanaian especially, like that's how some people will go and bring an outfit, you know, and they'll be like, wait, and then you say, oh, wait, if you say that it's Ghanaian. But if you say it's from somewhere, New York, Turkey, oh, okay, oh, it's fine. But maybe the Ghanaian one is higher quality than the African one.
So, this interview, I wish I could end it, but, you know, a lot of things keep coming up. So there's this actress who, for some reason, wears really nice clothes on the red carpet. and she got an international interview, and she said the reason why she doesn't wear Ghanaian designers is because they are not creative enough. No. I don't know if you heard this story. It was just recently.
Okay.
Did you hear about it? Nana Ikuado.
Oh, okay. Well, that's everybody has the opinion. I mean, that's the opinion. It depends on which designer she's going to. I'm wearing pistis, and I don't see any, international designer
doing better than this. Exactly.
So for me, it depends on where she's going to. And you know what? I can also respect what she's saying because I have seen some designers, and it's not just Ghana, honestly, even Nigeria, that you can see a big-time Nigerian designer copy off from an outside, designer. So for me, and you know what? I just think that copy is, how do you call it? There's that thing. There's a form of flattery. There's that saying that they give. So if it's her opinion, I can't falter to it. And I agree with her as well.
Okay. Yvonne, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for
And as payment, I'm giving you chicken wings from the
Yay!
show.
Can I take
know
it
you
home?
like to. Yeah,
Can I have some for my sisters and my mother and my father, my 7 brothers, Martin, Frederick, Stephen, Richard, Solomon, Elizabeth, and Yima, Raymond.
You are not Ghana. Don't act like a Ghana, man. Don't act like us.
I want to have all of it so I can take it home.
Thank you so much.
You chicken wings.
So there's 7 of those. 7 wings.
We are 10.
Okay,
for
so
the children.
Plus the vegetables and the peppers.
So I give each of them green pepper.
So someone gets the plate, someone gets the vegetables.
You see, this is why I've always had a problem with Bella. She doesn't like to share.
Yvonne, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you, man. And she's been our great personality of the week. And I hope that you've enjoyed this interview. But the show still continues here at the Isuro at the Roots Apartment Hotel. And speaking of which, next week, Wednesday, there's